In Tudor England, there was a disease with a rule of thumb. If you were still alive 24 hours after the first shiver, you would probably survive. Most people were not. It struck 5 times, killed within hours, terrified kings, and then one summer it simply ceased to exist. 5 centuries later, we still have no idea what it was. This is the English sweating sickness. It arrived with a conquering army. In August 1485, Henry Tudor landed with French mercenaries, won the crown at Bosworth Field, and within weeks, a strange new fever was cutting through London, killing 2 mayors in a single week. People noticed the timing immediately. The new king's reign, they whispered, had begun with an omen of sweat and death. The speed was the horror of it. A sense of dread came first. Physicians recorded that victims felt doom before any symptom, then crushing headache, violent shivering, and the drenching, stinking sweat that gave the disease its name. There was a saying, "Merry at dinner, dead by supper." Some victims collapsed mid-conversation and were gone before nightfall. And it broke every rule of medieval disease. Plague and typhus feasted on the poor and the old. The sweat preferred the young, the strong, and the rich, healthy men in their prime, courtiers, students, landowners. Foreign visitors were mysteriously spared while Englishmen died around them. Whatever it was, it behaved like nothing physicians had ever seen. By the Great Outbreak of 1528, the most powerful man in England was running for his life. Henry VIII abandoned London, moving from house to house, sleeping in different beds, writing anxious letters about his health. Then the sweat reached the woman he was pursuing. Anne Boleyn caught it and survived. Her brother-in-law was dead within hours. History's most famous courtship paused for a microbe. It may already have redirected history once. In 1502, Prince Arthur, heir to the throne, newly married to Catherine of Aragon, died suddenly at Ludlow Castle. Many historians suspect the sweat. His younger brother inherited the throne, the bride, and the crisis that followed. No male heir, a demand for divorce, and England's break with Rome. If a fever killed Arthur, a fever helped build the Church of England. The final visitation came in 1551, tearing through Shrewsbury and killing perhaps 1,000 people in days. Among the dead, 2 teenage brothers, Henry and Charles Brandon, Dukes of Suffolk, who died within an hour of each other. And then, nothing. The sweating sickness never appeared again, anywhere. It walked out of history as abruptly as it had walked in. So what was it? Influenza doesn't kill in 5 hours. Plague leaves marks the sweat never left. The leading modern suspect is a hantavirus, rodent-borne, lethal lung drowning, but hantaviruses don't normally spread person to person, and the sweat clearly did. Anthrax, relapsing fever, even food-borne toxins have all been proposed. Every theory explains some of the evidence. None explains all of it. There is one eerie postscript. From 1718 to 1861, a milder cousin called the Picardy sweat flickered through northern France, nearly 200 local outbreaks over a century and a half. Then it too vanished without explanation. Whatever family of pathogen produced these diseases, it has now been silent for over 160 years. Silent, but presumably not extinct. Somewhere in England, in lead coffins and parish graveyards, the sweat's victims still hold the answer in their bones, and scientists have begun hunting for its DNA in Tudor-era remains. Until they find it, the mystery stands. A disease that killed faster than anything we know, chose its victims like a snob, humbled a king, and disappeared. What do you think it was? And what's stopping it from coming back? Subscribe for more history that vanished.